for Pakistan with Salman Ali Agha. Salman Agha coming at 4, and then Mohammad Haris hasn't really shown his class yet. So Pakistan have problems up front.
Mahedi into the attack, and that's sliding leg side, and he's just telling the keeper that that's the story. Jaka Ali was up in a big way, as was the crowd.
Fakhar Zaman doesn't like a spin, especially up front. He likes a bit of pace. He likes ball coming onto the bat. Good move by Jaka.
Oh, he saw him coming, I think, and just dropped it a little bit shorter. He likes to leave the crease against the spin and go over the bowler's head.
Yeah, plenty of experience, Mahdi Hassan. 67 games. Balls under 7. The average, which is good. Balls equally good to the left-hander and the right-hander. Not a big spinner, but not a big turner, but keeps it really tight.
Oh, he hasn't quite hit that cleanly. Didn't get to the pitch of it. There's always that little danger. There's a bit of turn around the place. And Waka's correct. He's not a big turner of the ball at this stage. Of course, the ball's brand new. Unlikely to grip. There's umpire Pakteen standing in his 31st. And his partner the other end. Vimala Siri. Hello, Siri. And there's the fourth umpire. Out! That's out! And that's Saim Ayub. He's just throwing that away. That is a really poor shot, and that's another duck for him. That's his 4th duck.
That's a soft word. Poor shot, Mike. It was a terrible shot. You know, the guy hasn't scored a run and suddenly comes in and couldn't get the elevation. He tried to go over the top. Good captaincy, good bowling, bringing that mid-on fielder inside the circle. It seemed like he knew what Saim was looking to do. Pakistan in all sorts of trouble. Another duck for Saim Ayub. 5 for 2.
Pakistan skipper hasn't got any runs either in this tournament. There's no better time than right now. He needs to get stuck in here at number 4 for Pakistan. 1 for 1, Mahedi. 4 balls into the game for him. A little bit of grip with that delivery, just a little bit.
Well, he can bowl, or he can afford to bowl a little slow now, because Salman Ali Agha won't be looking to go big. He's under immense pressure as a skipper and as an individual player also. Batting at number 4, it's a crucial number.
Oh, that's just gone past the outside edge. Wow. 1 wicket, 1 run, 5 for 2 after 2. Salman Ali Agha said at the toss, if they can bat and get 150 so far in this tournament, that's been enough for their bowlers. Well, they got their work cut out at the moment. First 2 overs, they've lost 2 key players. Faka on strike. Nice solid drive, but no run. They're scrambling all over the place. Bangladesh now, they're alive in the field.
Yeah, they're all over Pakistan at this stage. And that's what Saim Ayub tried to do. No look shot once again. Just kept his head down, didn't really go with the shot, couldn't get the elevation he was looking for. Brilliant. Brilliant captaincy, and responded very, very well by Mehdi.
2 catches to Rashad. Shot line and length from Taskin.
Yeah, he's had a horror time in this Asia Cup. He's been all over the place. He's got no clue what he's doing. Last 3 innings, 3 ducks. And he had a duck before also in the first game. So problems for this man.
Bottom edge. So much responsibility on these shoulders of Fakhar Zaman. So much. Batsmen are coming next. You got Hussain Talat. Mohammad Haris, he hasn't got runs either. Mohammad Nawaz, we haven't seen him bowl. We got some good runs in the last game for Pakistan, but they need someone at the top to get some runs. That's what you need in a T20 international.
Fakhar Zaman is an attacking player, and if he sees 2 batters going back in the duck from the other end, it becomes hard for him to play his own way. That is why you see him blocking the balls. He normally attacks. He comes out of the crease.
Hitting the back quite hard. Taskin, such a key component in this lineup for Bangladesh. When they have him back in the side, it really does lift everybody. It's warm, you can see again, but he is terrific, Taskin, and he bowled beautifully right at the very top here. This is the first over to Farhan. First delivery was good, similar length. Then he thought back a little bit further, and then wider and fuller, sliced out. Clever stuff, Waqar.
Yeah, over the years I've seen him grow. I've seen him do well for Bangladesh. I think since he has really taken the charge of being the leader of the bowling attack, of pace bowling attack, Bangladesh has done really, really well. He's a wicket taker up front, a strong lad, a tall guy, gets that bounce, swings the ball.
Down the wicket now. Oh, that's not too far away from the sticks. It's gone for 4. Fakhar Zaman won't mind. Doesn't matter where it goes as far as he's concerned, but it wasn't too far away from the stumps.
Well, that's the way he plays, so cannot change his style of playing. Taskin going around the wicket, he saw the opportunity. Good seam position. That's why ball nipping back, couldn't really get the middle of the bat. Very, very close to the leg stump. Could have easily gone on to the stumps. Pakistan very, very lucky. And skipper knows that.
But again, another brilliant example of Taskin from around the wicket. Getting it on the button. 2 outside the circle in the power play, the first 6 overs. 4 dot balls, the first 4 balls. Backing away. Top over again, exciting stuff. 9 for 2. Quick look at the 2 teams. 3 changes for Bangladesh. Positive changes so far, that's for sure. And they won the toss. Oh, that's clever bowling too. Sensed he wanted to go down. Bowled a little bit wider.
Really enjoy watching him bowl. He varies his length, he varies his speed really, really well.
Bowling.
Just pushed it for single.
This is the ball before the wicket when Saim Ayub was batting. And he's just down to the... There we go. There's man back at long on. That was the fill change. Came in. And then hit it straight down his throat. There you go. Good work. Good stuff. That's a nice illustration of how they're thinking all the time.
Well, Mehdi Hasan knows what he's doing, because Saim Ayub must have seen it from the non-striker end. When Fakhar came down the pitch, the ball didn't come onto the bat, and there was a brave move bringing him on inside the circle. Oh! Just moving away, Fakhar Zaman showing Mehdi Hasan it's all three stumps still not coming onto the bat.
So again, it's a very tight over. Not getting away at all, Pakistan, and losing wickets at the same stage. That's just the second run of this over. There's a look at the work from Pakistan in this tournament. Strike rates. Not too many runs, 160 for Khan, he's out. Fakhar Zaman's still there. Bombanawa's striker at 140 nearly for 82 runs. Not too many guys getting strike rates. Mohammad Haris has got 100 exactly, most of them in one innings. See, there's not many runs there. It's a good shot over the top. That's a really good, powerful shot from the captain. 6 off the over, 4 done. Action galore, 15 for 2.
Right, Tanzim into the attack. Follow up the good work that's been done already. Mahedi and Tuskin, neither of whom played yesterday. The loss to India, quite a hefty loss last night. And come back beautifully. It was a boundary off the previous over, last ball. Just dropped into the surface slightly, through the line nicely over mid-off. That one away, and it's gone fine enough for 4 to Fakhar. Need a little bit more of that, Pakistan, at the moment. Very good evening, Sunny Gavaskar.
Good evening, Simon. Good evening, everybody. Yes, I think this is the right approach. They might have lost a couple of wickets. They've got batting depth. They've got to try and capitalize on the power play where only 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle. The bowlers have to be very accurate. If you're just a little bit awry, as we saw with this one, you could go for runs, and that's what Jacquar Ali, the skipper and the wicket-keeper, is telling the bowler.
Advancing again. They'll pinch 1 mid-off and mid-on, quite deep for Fakhar, but it's been a terrific start from Bangladesh. Opening up the 2 players that missed yesterday's game. Felt last night they were just being rested. Back-to-back games for Bangladesh. Obviously last night they were targeting tonight's game. Felt more so. Saying they didn't go into last night trying to win it, but they felt that their best option was freshening the legs of a couple of their key players. Chance at the bowler's end. I think he was safe.
They were outstanding in the field yesterday, Bangladesh, and even today, just now, this one was very quickly hit towards the thrown towards the bowler's end because the batter was taking it just a little bit easy. Yes, he made it comfortably, but he pushed him, and that's the important thing. They were outstanding in the field yesterday. Absolutely top-class fielding yesterday, and that's what they'll need to do if they're hoping to restrict Pakistan to a gettable total.
And a pace off that time, and swing and a miss from Fakhar. Not two men to be dismissed. Sobzada Farhan out for 4 from 4 deliveries. Chipped it straight to the fielder of the match yesterday, in Rashad, and then this from Saimo was, well, hard to explain when he's been out in similar fashion for low scores throughout the tournament. It's the 6 from that over. 5 gone. It's 21 for 2. That is the situation in the Super Fours. Winner goes through. They will play India on Sunday evening here in this same stadium. Final of the DP World Asia Cup for 2025. India Sri Lanka play tomorrow night. We'll call it a dead rubber, but every game that you play, if you're on a roll, you want to be winning it. Pace off. Bucker advancing, turned it into a Yorker. He's been a brilliant performer throughout a number of years, has Mustafizur Rahman. Played just the 15 tests, 112 ODIs and 118 T20 internationals for Bangladesh, and he sits now behind Rashid Khan and Tim Southee, equal third with Ish Sodhi. The one ahead of his fellow countrymen.
As they say, records are meant to be broken. Another person comes in and sets the bar.
Aerial and gets it in the gap and away to the boundary. Timed a little better than I thought initially. And 4 to Salman.
They need that. They need this. This is the slow start by Pakistan. Yes, they've lost a couple of wickets, but I think this is the right attitude. You have to take the attack to the opposition. That's what they're doing. Going down the pitch, putting the pressure on the Bangladesh bowlers. You have to take the odd risk. That's exactly what they're doing. The skipper is showing the way, Salman.
As for the short ball, left well alone. Finishes the power play with a dot. 27 for 2 after 6. Power play signal done. Well, he was brilliant, simply brilliant last evening with the ball and in the field as well. One of the best run-outs I've seen in some time, I think, Sonny, that run-out last night.
What a wicket too. What a wicket too. Abhishek Sharma was batting so well.
Trying to get the field right. I like the fact they've got a slip in place. Short mid-wicket comes in. Aerial, it'll spin. Just the one. Sonny, this takes you back to last night.
Yes, have a look at this. Punched it well. He does it with the reverse cup and good gather as well. The important thing is that the bowler was not lingering in his follow through. The bowler was also rushing back to cover the stumps. A lot of bowlers linger in their follow through. Look at what has happened. So credit to the bowler as well.
Straight to the man. He was quite wide at long off. Maybe that was the plan. They know Fokker loves to go in that direction. And another one for Bangladesh.
Mushtaq, he's their bowling coach. And he'll be very happy with this wicket. Being a leg spinner himself, he would have told Rishabh a thing or two, and this is a fine catch taken by Tanzim. Rishabh now gets Bakar Zaman for 13 in a score of 29 for through in the 7th over.
Hussain Talat is the new man at the crease. Pakistan in further trouble here. Bangladesh have started absolutely brilliantly. Another left-hander. Talat. And just add another one to the Rashad Hussain package, Sonny. We had it was his show last night with the ball, a couple of wickets, that run out. He's had a hand in all three already tonight, 2 catches and now a wicket. Seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Yes, he is. He's a very, very good cricketer. Joe.
Tanzim from the opposite end to which he bowled his first over. Either one again. This is an area of the game. Pakistan has struggled throughout the tournament. So Bangladesh looking to just restrict things. There's had to be a plan, Sonny, because they know Whaka loves to go over extra cover. He was quite wide.
Yes, because he loves to play that inside-out shot. And that's why it wasn't a straight-up kind of long off. It was more towards extra cover. And no wonder Mushtaq is happy. Might have planned that. Sometimes having inside information and then you go to the opposition, it can help. Mushtaq's been with the Pakistan team as well, so he knows a lot more about the Pakistani batters and their bowlers and their strengths and weaknesses.
It's the way of the world nowadays, isn't it? International coaches everywhere. Different countries. Play a spotlight on Rashad Hussain, and why not? He's a terrifically talented young player. I think there's more to come with the bat from him as well. He hits a really clean ball. And time to come. He's still young enough. Genuine high quality all-rounder.
Bishop, a misfield.
Shivam Dubey, sorry, finding the outside edge and that run out. You can look at that so often. You're right about the fizz as well. Brilliant work from a bowling point of view. Mentioning Pakistan's struggles through the 7 to 15 over.
Is on to 27 for 2 in their power play, and now here Pakistan to have been restricted to 27 for 2 in the power play.
What a wonderful start this is from Bangladesh. They have struggled in the middle overs. It's let his team down. I think what Bangladesh has done tonight is a really good combination in terms of picking up 5 frontline bowlers. As I say, a very good evening. Just when we're talking about someone like Rashad Hussain, he's got his tails up. He's not afraid to bowl on.
What a game he's having. 2 catches, 2 wickets, and what a cricketer. A gun fielder. He can bat as well, whack some sixes. Mohammad Haris. Average. They tighten the screws, Bangladesh, here on Pakistan.
He's been very impressive, right on the money.
It was very impressive this year in PSL, and Shaheen can whack some in the end. But for that, they need at least look at these 4 wickets. Rashad is involved with all 4 of them. Tashkan Ahmed wicket with a new ball, then Mehdi Hassan wicket with a new ball, and then of course Rashad pick off the bowlers. 2 over decisions, especially you have 4 to 5 all-round left-hand batters in the middle order for Pakistan. Fakhar, Saim, Fahim, Nawaz.
Going on to win. And that might have been playing in the back of their mind, especially the discussion in the dressing room for Bangladesh. Okay.
Haris just had to put his bat on it. Down leg side, easy pickings. That was his first boundary. Haris, 42 now. By International Stadium. Average winning score if you bat for Sayathar is 171.
और आप करेंगे क्या करेंगे with full energy. Come on, 1, 2. Very nice, with full energy. पता चलना चाहिए यहाँ पर fans पहुंचे. Come on, let's do it. Come on, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
47 for 4. Let's have a look there. Umpire said no run because he didn't touch the bat in his crease. You gotta be on your ball, on the money, situation awareness. I can understand you're under pressure as a short run. Obviously, every run is important. Your team is struggling. And he is the main player. He's obviously haven't got a batting number, a proper batting number. And he's, I think, admitting his mistake.
You got to have that game sense. It is crucial. One run do matter, especially when you're in this kind of a dire situation. All right, 46 for 4 after the end of the 10th over. In that series that I spoke about earlier between these two teams back in Bangladesh, Haris was a player of the tournament. In Pakistan, beg your pardon, in May, before we saw them winning 3-0 in Pakistan. Remember, Bangladesh went to Pakistan in May 2025 when they played T20 internationals, and Haris came out with flying colors. Also scored 100.
And he batted at number 3 in that series and scored 100 like you just mentioned. So he's kind of a batter who should be batting at top 3. I know it's very difficult when you have 4 openers now in your playing 11. You had to adjust them somewhere. But I believe in this day and age, you as a batter in this format, you had to adapt very quickly. You should be able to bat on any kind of number.
A change in the bowling. Fizz back in the attack. This is what happened a little while earlier. Last delivery, we saw them completing 2 runs, but Haris did not ground his bat. He's not even looking at the crease. Here you go. So it was 1 short.
Yeah, another dot ball. Mustafizur is back, bowling his 2nd over. And Haris batted at number 3 in this DP World Asia Cup against Oman and got 60 odd. And then again, sometimes batted 6, 7, 8, 5. It's not fair on any batter. At least he should, if he's batting at 6, he should be at 6. I can understand situation changes in this format.
Guiding it away to the 3rd for a single. This has been simply brilliant. Taskin coming back in the 11, picking up a wicket in the very first over, and then Mahdi Hassan enticing the batter, trying to go over the top, hitting it straight to the fielder. This was a good catch, just going away to the right, and then look at how wide that was, and not a great delivery, but in the end, Rashad Hassan picks up his 2nd wicket.
Bangladesh should be happy with the singles. Run a ball. 2 runs from the over already. 3 balls to go. Run rate is 4.57 for Pakistan. And like I said a little while ago, 10 and over will take them to 143 from there onwards. But that might not be good enough.
Over ball. Is that an inside edge? Is there an inside edge?
Yeah, it's very close to the bat. Can I see with Ultra Edge to confirm any bat in all?
There's a slip in place, and that's about 4th slip, 5th slip.
Not them. They're already dancing in the stand right from the word go. It's the virtual semi-final. The winner go on to ball.
Very impressive, Athar. I must say, everyone chipped in. Everyone seems like enjoying. They got the control. They're big time here. Slot sweep, big appeal, big appeal. Umpire said not out. Will they go up for the referral? Time will tell.
It's very close to the bat. Can you IC with ultra edge to confirm any bat involved, please? Thank you. Thank you. Go forward. Flat line. Gap between ball and bat. Ball passes the bat. Go through to the bat, please. Go through. Yeah, thank you. No bat involved. Set aside. Ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching outside off. And take 10 line. Wicket, umpire call. Please stay on your original decision.
Bowling his third over. He's just conceded 6 runs and got 2 wickets. I think that's his job, Shaheen Shah Afridi. Go and whack the ball, but pick the bowler, pick the spot.
Got 3 fielders in the boundary on the onside. Now this time he's gone down the ground. It's a good looking shot. They should come back for the second. They do. I think that's a better targeted area instead of trying to go towards mid wicket.
Three now, 5 wickets down in the 12th over. Umpire decision was not out. He was lucky there, the ball turned quite a bit. It just clipped the stump. So umpire decision stays on, not out.
Has gone up in the air. Is someone coming underneath it? Dropped. Mahdi Hassan.
It's all happening here at Dubai International Stadium. Drop catches, Pakistan struggling, 54 for 5. It wasn't an easy catch at all. Good effort, I must say, but at this level, they should have been taken. Let's have a look in the replay. Slog sweep, there was a googly, he didn't pick it. He made his mind before the ball delivered. Okay, anyway, he's gonna ball, I'm gonna go slog sweep. He reached there, and then he missed the ball completely. He could balance himself. Good effort.
Did some really good standard, but not on that occasion. Certainly an opportunity. Pakistan could have easily been down 6 wickets. Excellent over. Excellent over. He's hardly given anything away. Yes, drop catch and only 3 singles. With that single, he will keep the strike. Pakistan after 12, it's all 5s. 55 for 5.
What a dominant performance this has been so far from Bangladesh. They have been all over Pakistan, 55 for 5. They would have been disappointed earlier today when Letten Das didn't pass a fitness test. But they've been absolutely outstanding. Strong drive in the covers brings a sweeper into play. The best they can hope for, and someone who played really well to get to that figure, is the 120 mark. That's some going from here. Some of us have played briskly, and these 2 guys tend to play that way, but gee, it's been all Bangladesh. Hello, Sony.
Michael,
Yes, it has been Bangladesh at the moment. They've really dominated. They've missed out a couple of catches, which is surprising because what we've seen from Bangladesh has been the fielding. The fielding's been top class.
That's gone over the top of the keeper this time. Chases on for the skipper. And he does really nicely. Joker Ali, great commitment.
Exactly. The skipper leading from the front, showing what needs to be done, giving it everything. Never easy to run with the pads on. But look at the speed with which he's chasing. He's seen that the ball is now going to, with the pace, it's going to go a little bit towards the boundary. But that is a magnificent effort. Magnificent effort.
Appreciated by the normal captain and normal keeper, Lytton Das. Oh, that's clubbed. That's smacked. That's gone plenty a mile. That's in the top tier. Fine shot from Afridi.
Well, that's exactly the reason why he's been sent up the order. He was batting about 9 or 10. This time around, he's coming at number 7 because when you look at what he's done, he's probably been their best batter. The way he's batted against India, then again against the other teams as well. Because this is exactly what he does. He just comes in there, clears his front foot. And the bowlers need to know that if you bowl the length ball to Shaheen Afridi, you are going to go into the stands.
Oh, suddenly we've got 9 runs off 3 balls in this over. Chance for a big over for Pakistan. Dot ball, scrambling Joker Ali with the gloves behind.
Clever comeback because Shaheen Shah Afridi wants pace off the surface. He's not been given that pace, just a slower delivery at 118 kilometers per hour.
He has been absolutely magnificent with the ball. Ahmed, or as a journalist called him earlier this week, abracadabra. Because he's been bowling magically. You have to bowl beautifully today, that's for sure, because this total is going to be pretty small, I think, for Pakistan. Again, clever stuff again from Tanzan.
It's important to know what is the strength of the batter, and if the batter is looking for pace off the surface, you want to take that pace off, bowl a little bit wide of that arc of the bat, maybe just a little bit outside, because what he's going to be doing is he's going to clear his front foot, which means that unless he's walking across towards the off stump and then clearing his front foot, bowling just a little wide off the off stump is going to pay you more as a bowler.
Hitting the bat quite hard, easing that one down to the 3rd man region. They just trot through for 1. 10 off the over, 65 for 5. So there's a couple of tall building blocks in that Manhattan graph, but there's too many satellite dishes on top of some of the smaller building blocks. That's the problem for Pakistan. If they go at 7.5, correction, if they go at 8-0 from here, they'll get to that 120 mark, but that's still some going with 7 overs remaining and only 5 wickets in hand. Afridi's been doing most of the striking, most of the facing of late. Taskin, 1 for 8 off his first 2 overs. That's well struck too. That's a fine shot. That's 6 more. Good start of the over. Nice head-to-head this between the 2 quicks.
But Bangladesh bowlers have to learn from each other. No point smiling. What has he bowled? Yes, slow, but halfway down the pitch, into the slot, and it's gone the distance. So you want to bowl to him, bowl a little bit wide, or bowl really slow.
Just a little bit leg size, an optimistic shout. I don't think that's hitting another set, actually. But they're pretty pumped up, Bangladesh. Got them 5 down. Not too many runs on the board. That have been taken so far. Backward point is very good. Rashad Hussain again, this time bit on. Big wicket out Fakhar Zaman at extra cover. That's a fine grab too. Caught behind. Catch from the captain.
I think they're waiting to see whether it's above the waist. I think that is the reason why Shaheen Shah Afridi is just going to be waiting. It'll be interesting to see whether the umpire is going to refer it. They are having a little conversation, both the umpires. Will they go up for a referral? Was it above the waist? That is going to be seen. He's no, it's not. It is not. He's also moved down the pitch as well.
Yeah, they're not easy though. It's not easy at all. You see that adjustment at the last minute as well from Jaka Ali. Did the right thing with the early call, bit of relief on his face there as well. Top catch. Bright and breezy from Afridi. 19 off 13. 71 for 6. Abhinawas 38 of 24 in the last game. Did a really good job against Sri Lanka in Abu Dhabi. Charging in now, Tuscan. He's got 2 for 14.
After being hit for a 6 of the first ball, good comeback by Tuscan. Ahmed Nawaz, he's got a good strike rate. Over 133. His average is not that impressive, but if you're batting down the order at number 7-8, your average is not going to be important. It's your strike rate. So that's what you're in the team for, to be able to propel the score at number 6, 7, 8.
2 balls left in the over. Short delivery. Nicely bowled by Tuscan.
Shaheen Shah Afridi was looking dangerous. He was clobbering 6s. And then this full toss comes along. The bat turned in his hand just a little bit. This is a terrific catch, because he was way behind Jaka Ali, the skipper and the wicketkeeper. And he had to run, and there were 2 other fielders converging on it. But the man with the gloves always gets the preference.
Seen a few very dejected faces in the crowd. And we've seen one from the Pakistan coach as well recently. Advancing, slicing that one away. There is a man out there. He should take. Oh, he's dropped it. That's gone for 4. He should have taken that. Tuscan's not that happy. 10 off the over. 75 for 6. That's the man that put the catch down, sweeping on the offside. Wasn't particularly high, it was going reasonably flat, I suppose, but he should have swallowed it, that's for sure.
Not only did he drop the catch, he also considered a boundary. Considered maybe 3 more runs then, apart from the wicket that would have been there, would have put Pakistan in trouble.
Try to sign back in the attack. Slightly short. Harris smacking that one bounce. Nice shot from Harris.
Very good shot. Even before the ball was bowled, knowing that Rishabh bowls flatter and quicker, he was on to the back foot. You can see that he's on to the back foot, waiting. Got into position very, very nicely. That is the slightly shorter end of the boundary. You can see that this pitch over here, this side of the boundary will be a little bit shorter.
Very quick feet, Mohammad Harris. Gets out away strongly as well. Just the one though.
Bangladesh should have had another wicket. This was easily a catch that should have been taken. There it is, he's made it. Then he not only drops it, he concedes a boundary.
Oh, there's a bit of turn. That's nice work from Rashad. He gets a good bounce too on the surface. Just 3 balls away from completing a terrific spell. Rashad Hussain. The catches, first 2 catches in the game, couple of wickets, keeping things very tight indeed.
Bowling, Rishad. Aram se, aram se.
Really outstanding work from him. He's 2 balls away now from completing. Just look at the turn that he's had, 3.2 degrees in the Asia Cup. Head and shoulders above Ayub and Aksa. So his big weapon is the bounce he gets. He's a tall lad. He's around about 6'3". Again, rocking off that back foot, playing that nicely, but there is protection.
This time the long gone was just a little bit wider in anticipation of that shot by Harris. Outstanding figures for Rishad. Coming to bowl, the last ball of his quota, he's given away only 17 runs. He's taken 2 wickets as well.
He's performed in every game he's played. He's been brilliant, really has. Dropped that one a little bit short, but didn't get punished, just the single only. He finishes with 2 for 18 off 4, 83 for 6. Five overs remaining now. Really big 5 overs for Pakistan. They're behind the 8 ball well and truly. 6 down, 83 on the board. Harris 18 off 14. Nawaz just arrived, 6 off 6.
If you have wickets in hand, you've got 30 deliveries to pace. You generally think in terms of at least 2 runs a ball, so you're looking at maybe 60 if you have wickets in hand. Pakistan don't have wickets in hand. So how many are they going to get in those 30 balls?
Mustafiz into the attack from around the wicket, looking to tuck him up as best he can, as he does that perfectly with that first delivery.
Very experienced bowler, Mustafizur. The projected scores is going to be important. How many are they going to get?
Brought Harris back on strike. hasn't had a good tournament, but he's got enormous ability. Got a magnificent 100 actually against Bangladesh 3 months ago in Pakistan. They're going to come back for just the second. Yeah, they do now with the overthrow. So that's good running, good aggressive running.
That's what they need. They've got to look to convert the ones into twos and twos into threes. Because the boundaries are not coming. 7 deliveries since that last boundary, but that was a lucky boundary because that actually was a drop catch. So they have to put pressure on the Bangladeshi fielders. If they're not going to get the boundaries, they've got to make it count for at least 2, 3 every ball.
So 112 if they go at current rate. If they go to 9 and over, get to the 128 mark. 8 gets the 120 mark. You got left and right hand combination with Nawaz at the non-striker's end, who was brilliant against Sri Lanka at the death in the last game they played there in Abu Dhabi. Can't get on strike though at this stage. I think it's both these guys are going to have to go. Both of them are going to have to play well, Nawaz and also Mohammad Haris. And he has got the ability, Nawaz. This is the work he did on that occasion. Really played nicely with that 38 unfinished, 24 balls. And hit 3 sixes right at the end to finish the game very smartly. There's the second of the third, and this is the winning one.
Makes a big difference, isn't it? That last over. Get a few runs, it just lifts your spirits up.
Big shout from the captain. He's not going to send it upstairs, though.
He mixes it up really well, Mustafa. He's a very experienced bowler. Slower bouncer, Yorker, slower delivery. Bowled the first ball at about 133, the next at about 135. And after that, the next two have been slower deliveries. 123 and 124 kilometers per hour. That's what he's very good at, mixing it up.
It's really been 2 overs, that's all. 2 overs that have got out of control as far as Bangladesh are concerned. Sort of flip around on the leg side. Wanting to come back for the second. And they do that in the end, so that's good aggressive running too.
Yes, they just saw who the fielder was. But it took a little time to get the ball in his hands, and so came for the second. Top class running this. Like I was saying earlier on, look to convert the ones into twos. Short arm pull, the first run's taken fast. Very good running.
Pretty good over still from the Fizz, just 5 from it up until now. This is where he comes to the 4 of the Fizz. Very good on these last overs. Flip that away, and that's gone for 6. That's a really good shot. Minimum movement, maximum result. 11 from the over, 16 done, 94 for 6.
.39 in the last 4 overs, so although they've lost 1 wicket in that 4 overs, Pakistan are just clawing their way to some sort of total. Tanzim again. Mohammad Haris is playing a big role in that. This was a crafty shot. Putting it across to the off stump, flicking it, knew that fine leg was up inside the circle. Get off your phone, ladies. There's a game going on. Decent game too, Atta.
Bangladesh fans will be really glued onto the television back home. The bowling has been impressive, Dooley. Has been outstanding. But watch out for Mandahar. He's in the spotlight. 28 of 20. He's got a good start with a really good strike rate. 140 is the strike rate. What's important for him in Pakistan that he continues. He continues to bat till the 20th over. And will have some sort of total for the bowlers to defend.
Carved away, backward a point in the gap. It'll be a couple. You know, I think a decent total, somewhere in the mid 130s, maybe if they could get to 140. I think that would give us a pretty good game on this surface.
Yeah, we've already seen what the spinners have done so far. That's why it's important for this pair to just bat through good work in the deep. Only 2. He's picking up the gaps now. He's moved on to 30. Partnership of 26 of 18. And Rishad has completed his full quota of overs, so you don't have to deal with Rishad anymore.
Goes wide, follows him. Yeah, just looking at those numbers, what have we got? 7 overs, 3 for 34 from Mehdi and Rishad. So they have done a terrific job in the 7 overs of spin so far.
Don't forget Taskin Ahmed, also 3 overs. He's gone for 18, has picked up a couple of wickets also. So these are the 3 bowlers who have done really well. Mustafizur has got 1 more. Mahdi has got 1, so does Taskin Ahmed. Tanzim will complete his full quota of overs. So those are the 3 overs that they'll be hoping they can bowl well.
I think that's a wide just. When does he go back to Mahedi? Next over? Is he worried about Harris? Right-hander there. Got to go to him in the next over. You don't probably want to leave it. Or are they hoping that they dismiss maybe 1 or 2 more and then he can maybe even bowl the last over?
That's the decision will depend entirely on Jack Raleigh, the skipper. People need to decide who will bowl the last 2 overs. Oh, close call, wrong end. Wrong end. Had it been on the non-strikers, then he would have gone. Imon, the fielder.
It's quite loud out there. I'm not sure whether there was a yell or a call to go to the non-striker's end, the bowler's end or not. It seemed like Nawaz was always coming back. You watch him, he is in and out quickly. Harris, not so keen, not so interested. In the end, he did the right thing and went because Nawaz was so far down the wicket. He was always going to make it.
Yeah, because he had already picked up the ball for Hussain Imran, and when he threw it, Nawaz was out of his tracks already. So he didn't have that time to decide whether he should go and throw it at the striker's end or at the non-striker's end.
Pretty comfortable 8 from that over with 3 to go. Pakistan are 102 for 6. That's better from Pakistan's point of view. No over has gone for less than 8 in the last 5. Slowly but steadily finding a way to pick up some sort of total for their bowlers to try and defend. I think Jack Ali has decided now is the time to get the last over of spin out of the way.
Last 5 overs, they've gone above 9 runs in an over. Dooley, 47 for 1. It turned out to be a right call because you really don't want to see the spinner bowling in the death in especially the last two or last over. He's bowled brilliantly so far. 1 for 16 the figures, and he's bowling to a left-hander.
Hamid straight down the ground. Mohammad Nawaz, he's got such power.
This is going to be the game-changing over. The first delivery for Mahdi Hassan has been belted away down the ground for the maximum. Clean as a whistle. He's taken his helmet off. He's decided I will need to go here. But it was in the slot. Just stood his ground and slammed it down the ground. They enjoyed it.
I know it's a tough time to bowl. It's not easy. Spinners tend to get quicker and quicker. The best in the world get slower. Was really fired and gets away with it.
He's off strike, but now he will have to deal with the right hand. Mohammad Haris has been timing it even better than Mohammad Nawaz, apart from that last shot that went for the 6. Right, where is he going to target? You look at the field set on the onside. The 3 fielders long on, deep in wicket, deep square leg, and the fielder at short fine. He's just making sure that he blocks it offside. Have a look, those 3 fielders pretty close to each other, square inside the circle on the offside.
Gone, caught and bowled, fired it in at the pads. Harris couldn't give himself enough room, and Mahedi picks up the wicket.
The wicket that was that they were hoping for. 7 in the first 2 deliveries. New batter, right-hander on strike, tries to make room. It was in the slot, wasn't it? But he had that straight back to the bowler, and he takes a very good catch. Disappointed. That's a great reaction, isn't it? It was a good little partnership in the making, and it's broken. Mohammad Haris gone for 31. Pakistan 7 down for 109.
Fahim Ashraf can hit a long ball as well. Pretty powerful left-hander. 3 to go. It's over from Mahedi. 2 for 23. He's done a terrific job.
He's bowled really well. 2 left-handers in the middle. Fahim Ashraf now in the middle. 51 is Ayers versus Bangladesh.
Just wide, just. I like the idea though. Take that power arc away.
That's the wicket. Just wanted to clear his leg and try to go on the offside. Didn't get the elevation. That's the problem. And he got straight into the hands. And the fans, few disappointed, few elated.
Yeah, touching 14,000, I think, in tonight. They were queuing up at the box office out the back, just buying tickets on the day. As we came into the ground this afternoon, early parts of the evening, Mahdi Hassan with the player spotlight. He's done a terrific job back into the side tonight after missing last evening's game. Ball gets through just inside for a couple more. Decent over, even though the wicket fell. Still 12 runs coming from it. 114 for 7. No absolute standout, just little contributions. For Zaman took his time for 13. Skipper just 19. Ahmed Harris, chief contributor, and then Shaheen and Nawaz with 19 at the moment. The 12 balls, can they find 24, 25 runs? Close to 140. Give their bowlers a little bit of breathing space. I think Bangladesh would have taken anything under 150 after winning the toss. If you had offered them 144, 145, I think Jakar Ali would have said, yes, please, sir. Oh, dear. That is big. Just the sound off the bat, you knew it. Oh, no. Young man. You had your chance to be in the spotlight. We could have had the ball boy spotlight, but not to be.
It's a cracking shot, isn't it? Remember, he played a belter of a shot in that over from Mahdi Hassan. This is the first delivery. So strong on the onside, picks up the length and struck it nicely. 81 meters. That's what the Pakistan fans would have hoped for. Yeah, valiant effort. 6 to start the over.
Well, I guess there's a few fielders out there tonight that can't actually have a go at the ball boy. Few around last night as well that couldn't have a go at him. That's high. That is an opportunity. Man at cover going back. Steepling. Holds on to it. That is a terrific grab. High into the night sky. Absolutely superb. Some have gone down, but that is right out of the top drawer.
It's Parvez Hussain Imon. Remember, he dropped the catch earlier on. But that is a sensational catch. Never easy going backwards. It's a slower delivery. Didn't pick it up. Went through the shot. And he knew he was in trouble. Have a look at this. Backward and then going sideways. And hangs on to it. That is a brilliant catch. Taskin Ahmed picks up another one. Now Mohammad Nawaz goes for a nice little cameo. 25. Pakistan 120 for 8.
Number 10 at the crease, Haris Rauf. He's underway with a couple straight away. Be looking to pick up the ones, the twos, find the odd boundary maybe. Fahim is probably the cleaner striker of the two. Last night, at times the ones that go a lot higher in this stadium can be slightly easier to pick up because you don't get interfered with by the lights. Goes up through the ring of fire into the night sky and then comes back down. Does hit your hands harder, but a lot of the catches we've seen dropped have been at that light height. This one's gone straight up, but it's a terrific catch.
Yeah, the previous delivery went for the 6, remember, and then a really good comeback from Taskin Ahmed.
And it's gone straight up and down rather than the lower curve. Those that go about 28, between 18 and 22, 23 metres and go towards the boundary are tough. Taskin Ahmed, player in the spotlight. He has been brilliant. I've welcomed him back tonight. Him and Mahedi, both missing out on last night's game. Said it earlier, felt it had to be a rest situation. Make sure you are primed and ready to go for tonight, and they've both delivered so far. 2 balls to go for Taskin. Nails the Yorker.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. Surprised a lot of people because he was not picked up last night. And that's what he has done so far. He's played a game and he's been rested. Look what he has come out with tonight. 3 for 27. He made the right call this time around, and it has paid high dividends for Bangladesh. They still want to knock those 2 wickets as quickly as possible. 9 runs already in this over on a wicket.
Should be just the one. Fahim will keep strike. The end of Taskin's night with the ball. 4 overs, 3 for 28. It's 1, 2, 4 for 8 with 1 to go. Well, 1 over to go, and I think Bangladesh are out of time as well. 1 more fielder inside the circle, I think, for the last over of the innings. They've got to find someone else to come up. Now, Jakar Ali has been told at the moment you've got extra cover, backward point, a short third. Fine leg is up inside the circle, and Jakar Ali's just been informed that someone else has to come up. Who's he bringing? Do you want deep backward square up? He does. So thinking pace off, a lot of pace off from the Fizz here. But that deep backward square might be an area that Fahim Ashraf is looking to line up now. Lovely, lovely start. Nails the Yorker. And I think the message that might have come from Salman Agha and Mike Hesson, we just saw the conversation sideline. It might have been, Fahim, you take the last over. Try and hit 2 out of the park, maybe. But he started with a dot.
Refused the single. We'll have to see what he can do with the rest of the over.
Too wide. That delivery there, though, is fraught with danger. Third and deep gully-ish, both inside the circle. Any sort of an edge on that flies away.
It's important that he gets and nails the Yorker, as you mentioned a little while earlier, Dooley. That's probably the perfect ball to deliver in this situation, but you got to get it right. If you don't, then you're looking to give away runs.
That one's flying away. That's what I was saying. It's fraught with danger going short and wide with your third and your deep gully up inside the circle. Brings about a boundary.
It doesn't matter whether it comes from the middle part of the bat or not, because those two fielders that you just pointed out, Dooley, are inside the circle on the offside. All you got to go do is get back to ball, and it flies over that fielder at short third. And it is a boundary. 4 more deliveries to be bowled in this over. Score 129.
Got to go 2. Harris has got to come back. It's been clothed. No timing at all, so it'll be a comfortable couple for Fahim. Just been handed a little piece of paper by my trusty man to my left. The lowest total defended by Pakistan against Bangladesh in T20s is 135. Not defended anything lower than that. They're going to go 2 again. Harris has got to come back. He's got to, and he does. Throw was a little off balance, so not a lot of power to it.
Rashad Hussain picked it up cleanly, but while just going to his right side, not a great throw at all. Allows the batter to come back for an easy second. Already 9 runs in this over. That score is tickled away to 133. He'll be hoping that in the next couple of deliveries, maybe a boundary or even 2. Bangladesh hoping to keep them quiet.
Just a little tactical shoelace going on here. Harris is puffed. Harris Ralph is out of breath, so he's just taking a tactical shoelace break. Just to catch his breath back a little bit after running these 2s. Might have to run another one, Harris. No, straight to the man. So they've decided against taking the 1.
Going to be the last ball. Bangladesh will still be quite pleased to see what has happened so far. Winning the toss and elected to bowl first. They've restricted Pakistan to 133. 1 more ball to be bowled.
Well, just turning down the single payoff for Fahim Ashraf. Last ball. And he gets a full toss, and they're going to go for 2 more here. And 2 will be completed, and wouldn't you know it, the score is 135. Right on the money of the lowest totals defended by Pakistan against Bangladesh in T20s. They're going to have to do it again if they find their way to the final on Sunday. But from Bangladesh's point of view, that has been a superb bowling performance. At times not helped by a couple of drop catches, but take nothing away from every bowler to a man. They have been simply brilliant in restricting Pakistan to 135 for 8. Take a bow, the Bangladesh bowling unit.
You're brilliant. He'll be also quite pleased, but it ain't over. They will need to bat well. Mahdi Hassan, 2 for 28 in 4 overs, was outstanding. So was Taskin Ahmed. But what about Rashad Hussain, who went for only 18 runs in the 4 overs that he bowled and picking up 2? All boils down to how they bat when they come back for the chase. He missed out his second game. Not 100%. He'll be hoping that the batters, especially the top order, sets the tone. It's the virtual semi-final. The winner goes to the final.
Well, 55 for 5 after 12 overs. 80 for 3 in the last 8 overs. So Pakistan were able to claw it back and put some sort of total on the board. Equation for Bangladesh will be 136. Just some middling scores. No one was really able to get going. Ahmed Harris with a good 31 off 23. Little cameos from Shaheen Shah Afridi and Mohammad Nawaz, and Fahim finishing 14 not out off 9.
You know, they were brilliant with the ball. Taskin Ahmad back in the side, bowled beautifully, 3 for 28. Mahdi Hassan opened the bowling, 2 for 28. And then Rishad Hussain really put the brakes on the Pakistan score, 2 for 18. A wicket to Fez also. You know, Taskin back in the attack, again delivering the goods in his very first over. It a little bit wide, but straight to the fielder. And that was a sure, the one that there was full toss in the end, went very high, and it was really nice to see the keeper getting underneath it and taking the catch. This was a very good catch from Parvez Hussain Imran. Never easy. Yeah, previous one was hit for a 6.
Yeah, superb bowling performance from Bangladesh. Now it's all about the runs. They require 136 from their 20 overs for a place in the DP World Asia Cup final for 2025.